गमय
असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय
सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतङ्गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः Good evening. So please see page number 92 for today's quote. Truth, the last quote in the page, truth, purity and unselfishness. Wherever these are present, there is no power below or above the sun to crush the possessor thereof. Equipped with these, one individual is able to face the whole universe in opposition. Three things Swamiji is talking about here: truth, satyam, purity, పవిత్రత అండ్ అన్సెల్ఫిష్నెస్, నిస్వార్థత. ఈ మూడు కూడా ఉంటే మనలో దే ఇస్ నో ఫోర్స్ బిలో ఆర్ అబౌవ్ ద సన్ టు క్రష్ ద పొసెసర్ దేర్ ఆఫ్. సో ఈ మూడు ఉన్న వ్యక్తిని సూర్యుడి పైన ఉన్న సూర్యుడి కింద ఉన్న శక్తి ఏది కూడా ఆయన నాశనం చేయలేదండి. ఎక్విప్డ్ విత్ దీస్, వన్ ఇండివిజువల్ ఈజ్ ఏబుల్ టు ఫేస్ ద హోల్ యూనివర్స్ ఇన్ అపోజిషన్. ప్రపంచం మొత్తం ఆ వ్యక్తికి వ్యతిరేకంగా ఉన్నా కూడా ఆ వ్యక్తి విజయం సాధిస్తాడు. So these are the virtues that you need to cultivate. You know, today's my topic is God's VIP. You have seen on the screen, topic for today. So what it takes to become a VIP in our mundane world, in the world of ours. ఒక విఐపి కావాలంటే మనం ఏం కావాలి? విఐపి అని రాస్తూ ఉంటారు కదా, అప్పుడు చూస్తారు కదా, వివిఐపి విఐపి. మిగతా మనుషుల మధ్యలో మనం విఐపి కావాలంటే ఏం కావాలి? రాజకీయ అధికారం అని ఉండాలి, లేకపోతే నువ్వు బిలియనీర్ అయి ఉండాలి, లేకపోతే సెలబ్రిటీ, స్పోర్ట్స్ స్టారో ఫిల్మ్ స్టార్ అయి ఉండాలి. అవునా కదా? అప్పుడే నువ్వు విఐపి సెలబ్రిటీ, రైట్? బట్ యు నో వాట్ ఇట్ టేక్స్ టు బికమ్ ఎ విఐపి ఇన్ ద ఐస్ ఆఫ్ ద లార్డ్. భగవంతుడి దృష్టిలో విఐపి కావాలంటే, దిస్ వరల్డ్ మే నాట్ కన్సిడర్ యూ సచ్ అన్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ పర్సన్, బట్ ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు బికమ్ ఎ విఐపి ఇన్ ద ఐస్ ఆఫ్ ద లార్డ్, these are the qualities that you need to have: truth, purity and unselfishness. This world may not recognize you. Your own family members may not appreciate your conduct and character. But it doesn't matter. But you are VIP for God and gods. But we are all in a hurry to become VIP here. We want to be considered, recognized by our fellow human beings, our fellow mortals. This is the world of mortals. Mortals అంటే ఇవాళ ఉండి రేపు పోయేవాళ్ళు. మనందరం ఇవాళ ఉండి రేపు పోయేవాళ్ళమే కదా. They are impermanent, we are impermanent. So, having been impermanent, and we are trying to prove ourselves to other impermanent people. Does that make any sense? Right? So, nobody has the patience to become VIP in the eyes of the Lord. In Srimad Bhagavatam, we have the story of Kuchela. Kuchela actually Krishna's childhood friend. Kuchela was living in Porbandar, Krishna was living in Dwaraka. Kuchela was in such poverty and penury. He had no basic necessities of life, terrible poverty. He was not able to feed his children, but his wife was perturbed with this. And she, unable being mother, unable to see the suffering and starvation of her children, she goes to her husband with great hesitation. In those days, women were sahadharmacharinis. They would not approach husband just like that. Oh, he knows everything, so why should I go and ask and tell him? Is there a need? But she, unable to see the children half-starved, she goes to her husband and requests him, oh my husband, why don't you go to Dwaraka and ask Krishna for some money? Your childhood friend actually is Dwarakadisha now, he is the king of Dwaraka. The entire treasury is at his disposal. Okay, if you ask for devotion, he may not give. If you ask for self-realization, he may not give. But if you ask for money, that is a trifle for him. He is after all Lakshmipati, husband of Lakshmi, Krishna. So you go to him, he will give you some money. So this Brahmana sets out to meet his childhood friend. He thought actually, it has been long since I met my childhood friend. Anyway, whether he gives money or not, at least let me see how he is doing. After so many years, I am going to meet him. So he goes there to Dwaraka. On the way he was thinking, he just looked at his face, firm, so unkempt hair, so weak, emaciated, just like a beggar. Beggar he was looking. With this kind of appearance I am going, will the gods allow me to the presence of Krishna? He was just thinking, and he had gone there. The gods did not object to his going in. But Krishna saw him from a distance. He was with Mother Rukmini on his court. He just gets up and comes running, embraces his brother, childhood friend, and makes him sit on his cot where he was sitting, washes his feet, and takes that water upon his head. And the people who were watching this spectacle, they were surprised. What is the greatness about this man looking like a beggar? He is not the king of any country. He is not actually a rich person. He is not even cultured and educated, not even looking like a pandit, just looking like a beggar. Why Krishna is giving such a VIP treatment to this man? None of them could understand. Krishna started washing his feet, and that water he took upon his head, thinking that he had become purified. And Mother Rukmini started weaving that chamara, fly whisk. So the thing is, Krishna knew that this man has full of love for him in his heart. Okay? He has so much of love for him. That's why he treated him, giving him VIP treatment. So when he came, actually, he came with a flattened rice, because when you visit great people or, pious people, you have to carry some upayana. You should not go with empty hands. Okay? You have to give something, some fruit or some piece of cloth or something, as a token of your respect to them. So he brought, because he had nothing in his home actually, he was very poor. So a fistful of, that woman tied to the corner of his uttariya, a small quantity of flattened rice, atukulu. And Krishna asked him, what have you brought? So he was hesitant to give this flattened rice to Krishna. He is the Dwarakadisha, Lord actually. I have nothing to give. This flattened rice, how should I give? And Krishna sees that, you have brought very good upayana for me. I like actually flattened rice, atukulu, you give this to me. So one fistful he takes. He was about to take the second fistful. Mother Rukmini stops and she says that, you have eaten one fistful, that is sufficient. He has come for riches. Because of your having eaten this one fistful of flattened rice, all the desires that he has for in this world and the next world, all will be satisfied. He will become a billionaire in no time. So all his mundane and next world desires are all fulfilled. So you don't have to take a second morsel, Krishna. She stops. She knew that had Krishna taken the second morsel, he would become the slave of his devotee and he would go away from Dwaraka. So she prevents him from taking the second morsel and saves her husband for herself. The Lord loves his devotees so much, and it is so easy to become VIP of God. But unfortunately, not many consider that. We human beings, that is the greatest privilege. It doesn't cost us anything, but nobody wants to become VIP for. Everybody wants to become VIPs in the world of mortals. So think, we have this privilege, It's a great privilege. It doesn't cost us anything. Become VIP of God. When you have truth, when you have devotion for Him, when you have unselfishness, you will become VIP of God, God's VIP. Okay? Thank you.